सान्द्रानन्दावबोधात्मकमनुपमितं कालदेशावदिभ्या निर्मुक्तं नित्यमुक्तं निगमशतसहस्रेण निर्भास्यमानम् अस्पष्टं दृष्टमात्रे पुनः उरुपुरुषार्थात्मकं ब्रह्मतत्त्वं तत्तावत् भाति साक्षात् गुरुपवनपुरे हन्त भाग्यं जनानाम् अग्रे पश्यामि तेजो निबिडतरकला यावली लोभनीयं पीयूषाप्लावितोऽहं तदुतरे दिव्यकैशोरवेशं तारुण्यारम्भरम्यं परमसुखरसास्वाद रोमाञ्चिताङ्गैः आवीतं नारदाद्यैः विलसदुपनिषत् सुन्दरी मण्डलैश्च.
Gurupavanapure Hantabhagyam Janana. Namaskaram to all the Astikas. Bhattatri is now having a great anubhavam of Krishna's cosmic form being shown. So he says, Agre Pashyami, right in front of me, I'm able to see it. As he sees it, he describes to us. He continues, Neelabham kunchitagram ghanamamalatam sayyatam charubhangya ratnottam sabhiramam valaitam udayas chandrakaihi pinchajalaihi mandarasrang nivitam tava pruthukabari bharam alokayeham snigdha shvedodhva pundram apicha sulalitam phalabalendu aham alokaye. I now see tava Pruthu Kavari Bharam, your beautiful hair. How is your hair? Chikuram, Viralam, Brahmaram, Mrudulam, Vachanam, Vipulam, Nayanam, Adharam, Maduram, Badanam, Lalitam, Chapalam, Charitam, Kadanubhave. That hair locks. It will be combed really well. It is effervescent. It is dark. It is shining. It is curly. So we would have seen in those shampoo advertisements, right? It will be curly and it will be jumping like that. So he says, Tava Pruthu Kabari Bharam. Oh, what beautiful hair tresses you have. Neelabham kunchitagram. In one angle, if you see, it is not exactly black. There appears to be a tinge of blue, it seems. So he says, Neelabham. There is one little blue. Kunchitagram. And that is not visible throughout. So if there is a curl and there is light from behind, with that light from the behind and that curl, towards the end, you will see that little blue. So he says, Neelabham kunchitagram. Kunchitam is where it becomes curly. Ghanam, it is thick. The hair is very thick. Amalataram. Mala is there is some dirt. Amalataram, he is Sakshat Parabrahmam, right? It is bereft of any doshams. Ghanam, Amalataram, Sanyatam. It is tied up beautifully. It is done so beautifully. Sanyatam. Charubhangya. It is tied up extremely well. Charubhangya. Valayitam. Pinchajalaihi. It is adorned in such a beautiful form with such beautiful peacock feathers. So there are such great peacock feathers. Now, when he talks about the curly tresses, it's downwards. Later, he talks about the bunch and there is a set of peacock feathers there. Just imagine black hair, effervescent hair, shining hair, and then curly towards the ends with a tinge of blue, and upside, when you go up, you see such beautiful bunch of peacock feathers, because peacock feathers also have black, they also have blue, they also have green, and that combination is so beautiful. So upwards is peacock feathers, downwards is his hair. What a combination. He says, Valayitam Pinchajalaihi Udayas Chandrakaihi. Udayaha Chandrakaihi. It looks, when you look at the peacock formations, feathers, how do they look? They look as if there are a bunch of eyes, a festoon of eyes looking at us. So Udayas Chandrakaihi Ratnottamsabhiramam. Ratnottamsabhiramam is where there is a superior gem quality that is attached. Mandara Srangnividam, and encircled with that garland of mandara flowers. So, encircled with the garlands of mandara flowers. Apicha alokaye. That I keep thinking again and again. Pala Balendu Vithim. Pala Balendu Vithim is where in the forehead of Bhagavan, it appears as if it is looking like a waxing, not waning, waxing crescent moon. So you know how the crescent moon looks. You take that crescent moon, tilt it. On the camera these days, you get that angle, right? You can keep moving that, you can keep shifting, you can rotate. So if you rotate at a certain angle, the crescent moon will come like this. Attach it here. So Bhagavan's forehead appears like a waxing crescent moon. So he says, Pala Bala Indu Vithi. I also see in front of me. See, all this is not his imagination. He's seeing in right in front of him. Snigdha Shvetordhva Pundram. And in that Pala Bala Indu Vithi, is it empty? No. Shveta Urdhva Pundram. It is whitish, yellowish tinge of Urdhva Pundra, Gopi Chandanam. After that Gopi Chandanam, Sulalitam. And so you appear extremely graceful as a result of it. So he says, Snigdha Shvetodhva Pundram, Sulalitam, Phalabalendu Vithim. Then he continues, Hridyam Purnanukamparnava Mrudulahari, Chanchala Bhruvilasaihi, Anila Snigdha Pakshmavali Parilasitam, Netra Yugmam Vibhote, Sandraschayam Vishalaruna, Kamaladalakaram, Amugdhataram, Karunya Lokalila, Shishirita Bhuvanam Kshipyatam, Mayyanathe, Vibho Te, Netra Yugmam. O Bhagavan, Vibho, with all the powers, te netra yugmam, your pair of eyes. So in the previous Dashakam, he borrowed from Purusha Suktam saying that he has got thousands of eyes. But now when he sees as Kishora Bhava, a little boy of Krishna who's standing in front of him, he says, netra yugmam, those pair of eyes, hridyam, purna anukamparnava mrudu lahari chanchala bhruvilasaihi. Those brows resemble and ooze only karuna. Hridyam Purna Anukamparnava Mrudulahari Chanchala Bhru. Chanchala Bhru is, he keeps doing this. And then there is, now don't look at my eyes that thoroughly, they are not that captivating. I'm just telling you what it means. So there is a Chanchala Drishti, and those eyes are filled with compassion. How many of us can even fathom that Bhagavan's eyes are full of compassion? Chanchala Bhru Vilasaihi Anila Snigdha Pakshmavali Parilasitam Sandraschayam. Those soft blue eyes of eyelashes. So the eyelashes that we see, nowadays we get those fake eyelashes. People can attach and say that their eyelashes are like that. But look at Bhagavan. He says Pakshmavali. Pakshmam is that. Then he says Parilasitam Sandraschayam. They are also extremely lustrous. So he talks about the forehead, then he comes to the eyes, and then Vishalaruna Kamala Dalakaram. Now he comes to the eyes. How do they appear? Imagine the rays of the sun are falling in the morning. There is a fresh lotus bud. It opens. Now you see those petals, right? They will expand and then go further and then come back, converge again. So you'll see such beautiful pinkish petals. That too, they'll be more pinkish towards the ends. So take two large petals and fix it up. They will become his eyes. So he says, Vishalaruna Kamaladalakaram Amugdhataram. And those pupils are captivating my mind. So first he talks about the eyelashes, the brows, the size of the eyes, and then he says, Amugdhataram Karunyaloka Leela Shishirita Bhuvanam. And the entire worlds that we see as creation of Bhagavan, Leela Shishirita Bhuvanam, they are all cooled. There is a general cool. Why? Because of his compassion-filled glances. Karunyaloka Leela Shishirita Bhuvanam Kshipyadam Mai Anathe. Cast those glances on me. Those eyes which can bestow coolness and compassion. Cast it on me. Kshipyadam Mai Anathe. one who has got no other refuge. I don't have any other refuge. Shower it on me. Uttungollasinasam harimani mukura prollasad gandapali vyalolat karnapashan chitamakaramani kundala dvandvadipram unmilad dantapangti spura darunatarachaya bimbadharantaha प्रीतिः प्रस्यन्ति मन्दस्मित मधुरतरं वक्त्रम् उद्भासतां मे ते वक्त्रम् उत्तुङ्गोल्लासिनासम्. Now coming to his face, he has described the brows, the eyelashes, the eyes, and the anukampa that is filled. Now he says, te vaktram, your face, uttungollasinasam, has a bright and a very prominent sharp nose like a sesame flower. Uttungollasinasam. Hari mani mukura prollasat gandapali vyalolat karnapashanchita makaramani kundala dvandva deepram. So he says, let's take an emerald hill. We know emerald, right? The green, dark green stone. So imagine a hill, and like an ice cream scoop, you have to scoop two things from the mountain and place them as cheeks. Polish them really well. It will look like emerald mirrors. So he says, Harimani Mukura Prollasat Gandapali. Now, on those shining, resplendent green emerald mirrors, which are like cheeks, on that is reflected Karnapashanchita Makaramani Kundala Dvandvadipram. You see such beautiful, dazzling pair of fish-shaped, gem-studded earrings. Unnila Dantapankti Spura Daruna Tarachaya Bimbadharantaha Preeti Prasyandi Mandasmita Madhura Taram. Now you see two rows of teeth. They appear, they are so white, they are so resplendent, they are so much like jasmine buds. They appear as if the stars were taken out of the constellations and placed. So he says, Tarachaya bimba dharantaha priti prasyandi mandasmita madhurataram. So the teeth is very nice, shiny. But what if he doesn't smile? Many of them will have nice teeth, but they will never smile. No. Mandasmita. He has such a charming smile. Madhurataram, that oozes only sweetness. Udbhasatame, it shines bright in my mind. So within the mind also, Bhattatri is able to see Krishna. Outside, Antarbahischa Tatsarvam. So inside he is able to see. Outside also he is able to see that Krishna as a little boy with such great qualities. The crescent moon of the waxing face, that kind of a forehead. In that there is a Urdhvapundram. He has got such nice eyebrows, eyelashes. He has got lotus-petal like eyes, glances filled with compassion, sharp and prominent nose, cheeks that are akin to the glistening emerald mirrors, on which is reflecting the multi-gem studded fish-shaped earrings. What a description Bhattatri is giving. So this is the grandeur of Krishna that Bhattatri sees. But he has come over from the hair, Keshadipadam, right? Kesha. He talks about the peacock feathers, the face, and he has come. He has to go further down till Padam. All that in the next episode.
कल्याणरूपाय कलौ जनानां कल्याणदात्रे करुणासुधाब्दे कंवादिदिव्यायुधसत्कराय वातालयाधीश नमो नमस्ते. नारायण 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 नारायण